Established in 1974, the Armand Bayou Nature Center is a 2,500-acre wild gem just south of Houston. The Nature Center is well known for its high biodiversity, which includes small mammals like this 9-banded armadillo, and a small group of bison that hearken to a bygone age. Today is a special day at Armand Bayou.
This morning we have a group of Westside High School students help participate in our activities in our native plant nursery. And one of our major efforts this year has been to increase the number of introduced prairie grasses that we're reinstalling in the prairie. And initially that sounds a little unusual to think you'd be wanting to plant grass in a prairie, but these particular types of grasses today are very rare in many of the prairie areas around the Houston area. Once these grasses dominated the landscape. That's why they were called dominant species. And it's really just a handful of plants like eastern gamagrass, switchgrass, big blue stem, Indian grass, just to name a few of them. Historically, covered the largest surface of the prairie by sheer coverage. When Europeans moved in and fenced cattle on the area, these were the plants that cattle preferred and largely grazed those species out of existence. So if we could go back in time, these were the plants that would have been the most numerous in the prairie, but today they're not here. That's why we have them in this native plant nursery. And what's happening behind us is local high school students are helping us to install these prairie plant propagules in these pots where they'll be held for a few months in this protected nursery environment. The nursery environment allows us to water them, make sure that they're not in too heavy competition with other plants around them. And once they're really pot full and vigorous, then we'll take them back out into the prairie as these other students are doing and actually installing the plants into the prairie, which is our ultimate goal, to try to mimic the plant, the prairie assembly of the different types of plants that we're here. And we'll have a chance to talk more once we get into the auditorium.
These Westside High students are part of a larger, long-term effort to restore coastal prairie at Armand Bayou.
And who's going to be doing what. We started this program in 1996, and through the years it has really expanded to its culmination this year, which has far and away been our most successful year of installing these types of plants in the prairie. By the end of this year, we estimate we'll have installed about 10,000 of these 1-gallon pots in various restoration sites throughout the Nature Center prairie.
Planting hundreds of wildflowers and grasses, such as the beautiful big blue stem, takes a lot of effort and manpower. This is why the folks from Westside High School are here today.
Hi, my name is Carolyn Klein. We're with Westside High School, and these are our AP Environmental students. We came out today for a field trip to Armand Bayou Nature Center, and instead of just coming out and looking at the prairie, we wanted to get involved. So they were very gracious in allowing us to work with their prairie preservation project. So we're looking to see how many we can plant. We came out with a group yesterday and we got about 350 plants on the ground. So we're hoping we can beat that today with a slightly larger group.
We're trying to get all of the air off the roots so it's not dry. Now, there's a plant there. Then you pick up your flag, pick up your pot, and you come back. And our area base of operation is going to be right in these two piles where the plants are. Bring your pot back.
Although enjoyable, prairie building is not always easy work.
It makes them really heavy. Lovely.
Did you get a nice swoosh there, Lauren?
Yes, I'm hearing the noise.
Take your flag back and we got somebody assigned to straightening them out already. Very good. All right. Any questions? You're doing super.
My Porsche.
To many in the group, this prairie building exercise carries even deeper meaning.
Hi, I'm Meredith. I'm a junior. Well, this This experience is really interesting because I've never noticed and I didn't know that this is one of the least populated and like this is really rare. So I kind of feel special that I'm helping out the environment because more people need help with this.
I mean, it's important for us to help out. We're the new generation and it's up to us to try to fix things. And I mean, doing this is just a little step towards trying to make this earth how it was before we came.
Where's my planters?
You got a hole? If I came out to the same spot within 3 or 4 years, I would expect the grasses to be tall, full, healthy. I would expect nothing dead because if a lot of us keep coming out here, then it's just going to get better and better and keep the environment how it was before all of us humans came here.